Be strong when you are weak, and strong when you are weak. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt in the midst of chaos. There is also opportunity. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, whereas lost warriors are the first to make it to war and then seek to win. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. There is no case of a country taking advantage of long-drawn warfare. Treat your men as you would your own favorite sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. Even the best sword thrust in salt water will eventually rust. Moves swift as the wind and argues with the form as closely as the wood. Assault of flame, be as motionless as the mountain. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Seized no other than 5 music drama notes, but the permutations of these 5 have rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Which is that whoever wants to fight must first count the cost. If you sit by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will go floating past. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. Music, to achieve 100 victories in 100 battles, is not the acme of skill. Is to subdue the enemy without fighting, is the acme of skill. Music, give your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Be extremely subtle, if not to the point of formlessness. Be so enigmatic that even the point of soundlessness, so that you can be the leader of the opponent's fate. Thump, thump, thump. The entire secret is in disorienting the enemy so that he never realizes our true purpose. What the ancients would call a smart fighter is one who not only wins, but is also good at winning. Easily rouse him, and the propound of principle of his activity or inactivity, force him to reveal himself so that he can identify his soft spots. You have to believe in yourself. If the mind is willing, the flesh that could endlessly get up and do it without many things. And thus by the expert in battle had the enemy, and is not moved by him. Defense secret is attack. Defense is attack. Planning in its most basic form, or small, at least, is a motto for great results. Forces, consider and reflect. Then you are going to take a move. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Greatest greatness is not in victory every battle, but in winning against the foe without even fighting. If you ignore both your enemy and yourself, you are more or less sure to be in danger. Do not move unless you see an advantage. Do not use your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight, not unless it is a key role. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. If you're up until October 23rd or something like that. But often, the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. If he has united his forces together, make them split. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. When or if things get difficult, plan for what is easy, do what is great while it is small. If he redeploys forces all over the place, he will be weak everywhere. Be where your enemy is not. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. If your friend happens to be friends with your enemy, this means do not chill with this friend. Watch out for sugar that is combined with poison. Watch for the fly that perched on a dead snake, who is not familiar with the atrocities of war, does not have the potential benefits, therefore, as water does not hold a stable form. So in warfare, nothing is constant. Conditions treat your soldiers as your children. They will stay with you in the deep-set valleys. Look upon them as you do your own beloved sons. A true leader inspires followers not by force. Who knows how to deal with the two will win superior and inferior forces in making tactical dispositions. The best you can achieve is to conceal them. Strategy without tactics is the least direct path to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. You don't have to destroy your enemy. It suffices to destroy his disposition to engage all creatures that have blood in their veins and horns on its head will fight back when you shoot it. Never trust a friend who doesn't talk to you about your flaws.